Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine and safe here at your home. So far we have studied need for the preservation of cultural heritage, necessity of preservation of cultural heritage, tourism industries and heritage, preservation of heritage and measures to conserve it. Now, student, I am going to teach you our role in the preservation of the museums. Now, museums, according to the Indian Treasure Trove Act 1876, if any citizen suddenly finds any ancient, artistic, and antique article from the house, from their field, from the well, lake, etc., while digging, then he has to immediately notify to the officer of archaeological department. Many time in the newspaper also, in the television also, students, we have heard about that. A person while digging the land, he found a artistic idol, murti. So he has to inform the archaeological department. With these small efforts, they can preserve the valuable things which could have been lost due to the carelessness. Government has tried to obtain information regarding the personal or private museums consisting expansive artistic pieces under the Act of 1972. Systematically achieve their documents corresponding to each state provides better guidance to the historians, researchers, museum perform important tasks of preserving valuable things carefully. The best examples of the museums are given below. So students, these museums are very important for the MCQ. Okay. Now, National Museum, City New Delhi, State Delhi. Indian Museum, City Kolkata, State West Bengal. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Museum, Prince of Wales Museum, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Shalaganj Museum, Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. राष्ट्रीय मानव संग्रहालय, भोपाल, मध्य प्रदेश. लालभाई दलपतभाई म्यूजियम, LD इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंडोलॉजी, अहमदाबाद, गुजरात. श्री महावीर जैन आराधना केंद्र, कोबा, गांधीनगर, गुजरात. श्री हेमचंद्राचार्य लाइब्रेरी, पाटन, गुजरात. वडोदरा म्यूजियम पिक्चर गैलरी, वडोदरा, गुजरात. So it is the combined duty of general public also and the government also to create the awareness toward the preservation of our valuable heritage and the museums. Now, our role in the preservation of heritage. Our role means what? As a citizen, our role in the preservation of heritage is the central and the state government, UNESCO, NGOs, non-government organizations are performing their duties to preserve our valuable heritage. Then it is our duty also to preserve our heritage. The topic included in your curriculum, student, for only one purpose is that for creating awareness. Teachers in the school, colleges should give the knowledge of the India's important heritage. Students as well as the common people should gain the knowledge of unfamiliar places which they have not visited, monuments, ancient remains and sites. They should help in the preservation and the protection. Everyone should take care of these monuments by preparing the list of all the heritage sites. Valuable things should not be destroyed. Whenever you are visiting over there due to tour and other, should not destroy things or broken or stolen. Students, schools, colleges, non-government organizations should conduct the programs like visit to the historical places like Ajanta Ellora caves and sites, speech, exhibition, discussion and seminars. For what? For creating awareness, giving knowledge them to the importance of our preservation of the heritage. If the specimen of the architecture, sculpture, historical monuments destroyed Suppose in the Ajanta Ellora caves, the idols and everything, the picture that destroyed, it is very difficult to restore them to the original form. So it is our moral duty that they should not be destroyed and shifted to other place. Our country has rich and unique heritage. There are many ancient ponds, lakes, wells, step wells, streams, springs, different places in our country. We should take care of this. Malav Lake of Dholka, Rani Ni Vav of Patan, Well of Champaner, Bumrayo Well of Mehmdabad, Naugan Well of Junagadh. During the monsoon, we should constantly keep an eye on their preservation. Now, cleanliness and preservation of the picnic points. Whenever you are visiting, okay, in the picnic sites, what type of precaution that you have to take, students? Central and the state government taking proper steps for the cleanliness and the preservation of our picnic spots. Consequently, special arrangement has been made for it. Religious, historical places have always been a greater attraction among the local as well as the foreign tourist. So our government is attentive enough towards its preservation. Do not use plastic. Do not litter, means throw garbage. At picnic spots, use dustbin to throw your waste. Do not spoil historical monuments, either by writing and drawing a picture. Do not draw it. Waste should be properly disposed of. Do not spit after eating tobacco and pan. Do not pollute the surrounding area of the historical monuments. Extensive care should be taken during the monsoon of the historical monuments, which constitutes like step wells, Rani Ni Vav, lake, ponds and streams. During the time of the monsoon, extensive care should be taken. Be very cautious while cleaning the monuments. This is applicable to archaeological department for cleaning and maintaining the monuments with the chemical methods. Sensitize domestic and foreign visitors to avoid the damage of our historical heritage. No damage should not be done to the monuments and all. If natural disaster has caused damage to the historical place, make effort to bring it again in the original form. It is our moral duty and responsibility to maintain the beauty and cleanliness of the tourist place. Whenever we are going for the tourist or picnic points, it is our duty to maintain the cleanliness. And they bring the fame, prosperity to the nation. We should make use of the science and technology to maintain the originality of our ancient heritage. Now students, I am going to teach you very interesting and very important topic of this chapter, India unity in diversity. In India there are different language group of the people residing. Their dressing habits are different. Their eating habits are different. Their festivals, rituals, ceremonies are different. But together all are considered as Indian. So Vasudev Kutumbakam, feeling of Vasudev Kutumbakam, that I am going to explain you, and this is very important question. Being one of the most ancient civilization of the world, India has a varied means students different. India has a varied and rich cultural heritage. Diversity means student differences of India is its unique identity. India has a file amalgamation. Amalgamation means mixtures of different caste, okay, communities, religion, tradition, culture, language. In spite of all the variety, yet India stands united and undivided. So India has proved the feeling of Vasudev Kutumbakam. Whole family, whole world is a family. This feeling exists in India since Vedic periods. Let us get the good thoughts and vibration from all four directions. It is the message of Rig Veda. I have already taught you in the 4th chapter, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Atharveda, which shows cases of grandeur, bhavya, glory, fame of Indian culture. India has spread religious tolerance and secularism across the world. Secularism, secular country. India is a secular country. Swami Vivekananda said the following words in the World Religious Conference, which was held in the Chicago, US. I am proud to say that I represent the religion that taught the lesson of tolerance, compassion means love, universal fraternity means brotherhood to the world. So I representing the religion over here that taught the people of India tolerance means Shan Shakti, compassion means love, and universal fraternity means Bhaichara to the world. India is a secular country. India is a land of a multi-religious. Many religious groups living in India, influence of Hinduism, Islamism, Buddhism, Jainism, Christianity is seen in the Indian culture. Therefore, the torch bearers named our country Bharatvarsh by tracing on its unity, which reflect upon our broad outlook, where holy names of seven sacred rivers have been used in our prayers. People includes great sages, Sufi sons, Swami Vivekananda, Dayanand Saraswati, Mahatma Gandhi always stress upon peace. These all Mahatmas stress upon the peace, Shanti, coordination and universal brotherhood, Bhaichara. Unity in diversity is a unique feature of Indian culture. In the end of the day, all the rivers amalgate means mix in the great ocean. Sagar ko mil jati hai. Eventually our culture, conglomerates. Our culture conglomerates different religions. It includes different religions, accept different religions, caste, language, tradition, creed, customs and festivals. The people of India live their life with a feeling of coexistence. The people of India have conserved their quality, have wonderfully enhanced it. So India, that's unity in diversity. So this question will ask for 2 mark students. You have to learn it. This is a very important question. Now student, textual exercise, why should we preserve and conserve our heritage? Page number 53. In that the first 2 paragraphs, need for preservation of cultural heritage, necessity for the preservation of cultural heritage. That 2 you have to comprehend, write it down. Mention the steps taken for the preservation of heritage. So here page number 53, the preservation of heritage and measures to conserve it. All the measures you have to write it down. Then explain our role in preservation of our heritage. Page number 55, last paragraph. Our role in the preservation of heritage, that you have to write it down. Write about the acts which has been passed to preserve ancient monuments, archaeological sites and remains. So page number 54 here, that's written Ancient Memorial and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act. All the points students you have to write it down. Explain the importance and to preserve and conserve our heritage. Same answer that repeated. Page number 53. Need for preservation of cultural heritage and necessities for preservation of cultural heritage, that you have to write down. Write a note on the preservation of the museum. Page number 55. Our role in the preservation of museums, that you have to write it down students. What precaution should be taken while taking up the work of the maintenance of the monuments? So here that's given to you. Page number 56. In that cleanliness and preservation of heritage, in that the fourth last point, extensive care should be cautious while cleaning monuments, archaeological, chemical methods. And page number 54 also, in that the fourth last point, while taking up the maintenance of the monuments, one should keep in mind that they should be preserved in such a manner so it remains its original shape, size and color intact. Then next point is that write your views regarding the cleanliness preservation of tourist points. So page number 56, cleanliness preservation of picnic points, all the points that you have to write it down. Write a note on unity in diversities. So page number 56, last paragraph, page number 57, the paragraph that you have to write it down. This is very important question for 2 or 3 marks students. Two types of question will ask. Explain the feeling of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and write a note on unity and diversities of India. Clear? Next, advantages of tourism industry is page number 53. In that, the tourism industry, our heritage, that you have to write it down. In what way, different way people spoil and damage our heritage, that you can able to write, student, that they are writing their name, drawing their pictures, and either stealing the monuments, that you have to write it down. When was the Bombay Natural Society established? The Bombay Natural Society established in 1883 for the protection of wildlife and environment. Which functions of the are formed by the Department of Indian Archaeological Survey, page number 54. In that, the third last point, Department of Archaeological Survey of India has more than 5,000 monuments and sites under their protection. What did Swami Vivekananda say about the religion in the World Religious Conference? Page number 57. In that, the first paragraph, I am proud to say that I represent the religion that has taught the lessons of tolerance, compassion, universal fraternity to the world. Now match. First A, Hemchandracharya Library, Patan, Indian Museum, D, Kolkata, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Museum, Mumbai, Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya, that is B, Bhopal. Which of the following statement is incorrect? All A, B, C are correct. D is incorrect. Ancient Indian torchbearers stress upon the economic unity of India. Why did the white marble of Taj Mahal turn pale and dull? So answer is C, due to the air pollution.